Hey my toy friends, it's me Gayla, back with another video. By request, we're gonna be doing my teddy bear collection. Did I plan on filming this today? Absolutely not. Are my children all going to get out of school next week and be home and leaving me with an inability to film? Absolutely yes. So, today's the day. We're gonna go through this massive pile of bears that is next to me. So, grab a snack, because this is probably gonna be a long one. Grab a drink, and yeah, let's check out my bear collection. The whole thing started, not the collecting, but the request, started when I got Bartholomew Bear. I think it's bedtime Bartholomew, sleepy time Bartholomew. The Jellycat Bartholomew Bear that I bought in a previous video. Someone had requested to see my teddy bears. So, just as an update, here is how Barty Bear is looking. I got him kind of dressed like a little hipster. This is a Build-A-Bear shirt, and these are actually Build-A-Bear denim shorts that were on another Build-A-Bear that I thrifted this month. So you'll see that in my end of the month thrift haul. And then my sister made this hat. My friend Amanda sent me this pin. And these are the cat glasses from Five Below. They have a little elastic on the back. Because I did have Blythe glasses on them and they kept falling off. And this sweater, it has a Fisher Price label, so I'm not sure who it came from, but it's perfect for him. And these are Cabbage Patch shoes. And I believe this is the medium Bartholomew Bear, so if you're needing to know sizing for your Bartholomew Bear, this gives you a pretty good idea. The sweater I actually got from Holly when she sent me some Cabbage Patch. One of them was wearing this. And this is like one of the favorite pieces of doll clothing that I own, because it's just a white waffle weave sweater, and it just goes on so many of my friends. And he looks great. He looks like a little hipster barista. I love him. Okay, and the other Jellycat bear I have is this Bashful Bear. And I just love him. I brushed him yesterday. He was looking very, very worn. I believe I thrifted him, and he could use an eye trim, but I've never done that, and I'm scared to, so we'll see. He doesn't have a name yet either. Okay, I forgot to mention that for the sake of time, I'm only doing natural color bears. So like brown bears and black bears only. If I included pastel ones, this video would be a million years long. So we're only doing brown and black bears today. Speaking of Build-A-Bear, we have Curly Bear. He is a retired Build-A-Bear that I thrifted. This is actually my second Curly Bear that I thrifted. The first one I sold, and I felt bad. I liked the first one I had because he had like a squinty eye, but I went through one of my manic, I need to declutter, I need to purge, I need to make room, and Build-A-Bears do take up quite a bit of room. So he went, I sold like a lot of multiple retired Build-A-Bears, but I felt bad and I just can't resist this face. So I did find Curly Bear. Again, you join my collection. Another thrifted bear that I only have one of is this friend. This is a Vermont teddy bear. I've never had a Vermont teddy bear. I've never owned one, or I don't believe I had found one before. So I was pretty excited when I found this friend, and I really love the styling of this one because it's more like an antique bear. I would love to collect antique bears, but they tend to be very expensive, and I'm not sure how I would keep them clean because they tend to be, I really like the ones that are really worn looking. And dust is a concern because I have allergies. I have very dry skin. My mother actually has psoriatic arthritis, so I feel like that may be coming down the pipe to me. I hope not, but you never know. Family history and all. My son has eczema. We all have allergies, so I'm just not sure how that would work. I do have one I don't think it's a Centurion, but I do have one very old teddy bear that's not in this video because it's more of a pink color that I keep in my china cabinet. So yeah, moving on. The majority of these bears are going to be thrifted, but I wanted to show you like my most loved, most worn, most thriftiest thrifting looking bears. So up first we have, gosh, I'm having a blank, I can't remember his name, and I had remembered it because I picked up this bear and I was like, what is your name? And then I remembered it when I was in the car, and I should have written it down because I've already forgotten. this friend, I think I posted him on my Instagram with his name. It escapes me. My short-term memory is garbage. But yeah, this sad boy, he's literally being held together by a thread. I did fix him up a little bit, but you can see like his head, there's just, you know, somebody stitched him back together, and I've just left him like that. I can't remember. Maybe Rutherford? I can't remember his name. Bless his heart. But yeah, this sweet boy, he was so worn and so loved, and I just couldn't leave him. He does have a label. He's acrylic, so I'm thinking probably from the 80s. It says acrylic skin and acrylic and cotton fluff stuffing made in Taiwan for RIC. I don't know what RIC is, but if you know, let me know. So we got this guy, and then we also have Cecil. I can remember Cecil's name. I'm not sure why. He has the best little ears. Cecil is the big boy. He's definitely my biggest one. I was not planning on getting a bear this big ever, but when I saw him, like, I just felt something. I could not leave him behind. His head is also a little separated. I did wash him, so that may have happened in the wash, but I can fix that. That's not a big deal. But yeah, this is Cecil. He's a big boy, and usually I have these two sitting together. Like, I feel like they're bonded. They've been through a lot in life, and they recognize that in one another, and they've just decided to be friends. Cecil also has a label. It says Cuddlewit, and he is from 1986, so Cecil's actually a year older than me. He's been around a long time. He's seen a lot. He deserves a comfortable life. That kind of thinking is what has gotten me into this predicament with a great big pile of teddy bears next to me. Up is my one Webkinz bear. I believe this is the only Webkinz bear that I have. I would like to find more, but yeah. I can't remember if I thrifted this guy or if I purchased him online. He is a signature. You see how he's got the little golden W. This is Gucci. He got his name after I put this scrunchie on him. I actually got this scrunchie from the dollar store. And I was putting these dollar store scrunchies on my plush for a while, and it just suited him so well, and he's just so fabulous. And yeah, I named him Gucci. And my youngest child actually really loves Gucci and steals him a lot. So a lot of times Gucci is not here in my room. He's in my youngest room. And Gucci has been on many an adventure being toted by small children, and he's very, very special to us. So yeah, that is Gucci. We love him. It wouldn't be one of my videos without some Cabbage Patch content. So we've got two bears from my Cabbage Patch collection. We've got Humphrey Furskin, who is a furskin that was made, he's like a soft sculpture furskin. He's not factory made. You know, his shirt isn't my favorite because I don't really like the color red. But I found this button actually came off of another furskin that I had, so I put it on him, and he's still got his original label. The elastic's worn out in his pants. Poor guy. Yeah, I just love him. There's another soft sculpture Cabbage Patch animal that I have my eye on, so I'll let y'all know if I end up getting that. And then I also have I believe these are called peekaboos, the little furskins. Now these are factory made. They're kind of like the answer to Popples. They turn into like little jelly jars. And here we have Jamboree. He turns into a little jam jar. This is the only one of these that I have. And Humphrey is the only furskin I have left. I used to have almost all of them, but they take up a lot of space, and I just wasn't crazy about them anymore. I figured since I had Humphrey, since he's handmade and he is hand signed, you see there, he's got the stamp on one foot, and then he's hand signed by Xavier Roberts on the other. I felt like that was enough. So yeah, those are my two Cabbage Patch teddy bears. I hope all the moms out there had a great Mother's Day. I have one Cub Surprise mama bear here to show you. And she has a couple of the babies. This one I think is adopted. I think this goes to the other mom. And we have this one with the sleepy eyes. So that's the only like 80s girly, super femme bear that I have to share. you know, from the typical like 80s girl plush range. That's the only bear I have. Okay, moving on. Also from the 80s, I have two of the Ganz Cottage Collectible bears. I really like these because, again, they have the antique style. And this one has a little bit of the hump. Some of the antique teddy bears, they'll have a hump at the back of their neck. This one doesn't, but this one has the sweetest little face. I added this ruffle collar. It might be a tutu from a doll. I'm not sure. So this one is marked 1985 on its tag, and this one is marked 1987, and it has most of their clothes. But this one came to me naked. But this is what their tag looks like. Cottage Collectibles. And it says, this one doesn't have like an individual's name, but this one on their tag says by Lorraine, in quotes. So by Lorraine. I'm not sure who Lorraine is. She must have been the designer. But this one, there's a wire running from his tail to his head so he can move his head. Yeah, I just love these. I would love to find more of them. Okay, I have this one Ashton Drake Galleries bear that I thrifted. I just thought she was so cute. Again, the kind of antique style bear, just really sweet, and I could not resist her little pink pajamas. So this one is an artist edition done by Ashton Drake Galleries. I don't really feel like taking off her outfit, but she does have a tag. If you're curious, you can always message me over on Instagram. Remember, if you don't have a toy account, you need to message me to add you, because I do not accept friend requests from people that don't have toy accounts, because I'm worried about spam. And also my Instagram is private, so message me and I will be happy to add you, okay? A bouquet of bears, here to show you from the TY Corporation. So we've got two Beanie Babies. We've got Cubby, who was released for the Chicago Cubs. They were given away at Wrigley Field. Cubby was the later edition of Brownie, who had the original style tag. I do not have Brownie in my collection. I would love to get Brownie. We've got Cubby here, and then we've also got Blackie, the black bear. In Mississippi, we have black bears, so cuties. Like I said, I would love to find a Brownie bear. Now going forward, I'm not going to collect Beanie Babies except for only certain ones that I am still looking for, like Brownie. Yeah, I've got a couple of Attic Treasures. They're the ones with the burgundy tags. So I've got this guy. I know this one is Gordon because he came in his little Gordon Fisherman outfit, which unfortunately was falling apart. He is from 1993. He is, you know, a jointed vintage style bear. I really like the Attic Treasures. I actually like them better than the Beanie Babies these days. And then I don't know the name for this one, but it's also, the tag date is 1993. Now that may just be the copyright date. It may not mean that these were manufactured in 93. But it always seemed like the Beanie Babies were for us kids, and the Attic Treasures were like for more sophisticated collectors. I'm not sure if that was really the case, because I do find a lot of these in the thrift stores. I don't know. I have to be picky, because a lot of times my thrift stores will put these in the bags with something I don't want, and it's like $4 for the bag. So I have to pass up a lot of them because I find so many. All right, and then I also have this plush. I don't know which one this is. I do have a plush guide, so I need to look him up. He looks like the Beanie Baby, Pecan the bear. So he may be Pecan, or they were really bad about having a plush that looked like a Beanie Baby, but the plush would have a different name than the Beanie Baby. Now, they did the Beanie Buddies that would have the same name as the Beanie Baby. They were just like a bigger, floppier version, like kind of like a pillow, I guess. Yeah. I don't know his name, but he was just so cute. I couldn't leave him. Look at that face. He looks a little grumpy. Okay, yeah. That's it for the TYs. I'm having to use my head to hold them. These are my bear, country bear Jamboree bears. They're definitely my biggest bear collection just because they're huge. Let me go through these since I can't hold them all. So we got Tennessee. He plays the one-string thing. And his beloved Trixie. I think Trixie might be my favorite just because she's got this Penny Lane coat. And in the movie, they were voiced by Don Henley and Bonnie Raitt. Like, they're singing voices. I'll talk about the movie in a minute. So we've got Fred Betterhead, who plays the harmonica, or he calls it the harp. and it's called the Fred, like his harmonica, his harp that he got from his dad. And then this one, I think his name is Ted Betterhead. This one, I want to say John Prine is the singer who voiced him. Y'all, the soundtrack is so good. Go back and listen to it. This movie got so much hate, but if you go back and watch it now, like, I appreciate it so much more now than when it came out. Obviously, it's affected me. I love it. That is my comfort watch movie, by the way. So we've got Zeb Zuber, and he plays the fiddle. And in the movie, he has the best lines, in my opinion. So he runs up a tab at the Honey Hole, which is like a bar, and Queen Latifah is the bartender, and her character name is Cha-Cha, and the bears come into the bar, the establishment, looking for him, and Queen Latifah goes, the Zeb Zuber that won't stop calling me Cha-Cha, and you hear him in the background, he goes, set me up, Cha-Cha. It's just funny. And he also has a duel, like a musical duel, against, not Brian Adam, Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats in the movie. Go back and watch it, please. Okay, the last one is Big Al. Different from the animatronic at the parks. I don't know why they veered off, but I appreciate this film for what it was. But yeah, I love Big Al. He also has some of the best lines in the movie. He says, I may be chubby, but I'm quick. And I relate to that. But yeah, he's just like the handyman at the Country Bear Hall. So I'm still missing Barry, and I'm missing Henry. And I think that's it. Also, Christopher Walken is the villain in the movie. Like, it's just so good. Please go back and watch it. Some of the songs are goofy. They're like, you know, they feature some of the pop stars from the time. I don't care for them as much, but like the songs that were written for the movie, like the soundtrack songs that John Prine, I want to say it's John Prine, did, oh, they're just so good. And the duet with Don Henley and Bonnie Raitt that Tennessee and Trixie did, I love that song so much. I love it. Is that everybody? No, it's not. Hold on. Very near the end. Okay, I have these two Paddingtons from the 80s, both of which I thrifted. I actually have these in my Mercari shop right now, but they're not getting a lot of love, and if they don't sell, that I really wouldn't mind that. But these are the only Paddingtons that I have, these two right here. Hey friends, it's later. I had a shower. I realized that I forgot somebody. My vintage Rubberface crying bear. And I'll put what I believe their manufacturer is down in the comments because I'm afraid that I won't say it right. But yeah, that was my teddy bear collection. You can see some of my rubber ones there. Let me know what you liked, what you thought. Do you collect teddy bears? If you make a video, I'd love to see. Please tag me. I hope that you know that the world is a better place with you here in it, and you matter. And by the way, I like you just the way you are. I hope that you'll stick around, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!